over. We're ushering in a new week. Happy back to school.
Goodness.
Happy back to work. Happy back to
school.
everything is back to order.
Kind of. This morning I had 2 children that were like, do we have to go back to school?
Of course.
Yes, you do.
And happy
get
anniversary, by the way.
Well,
Today's big for you.
Yeah. Yes, 18 years. It's fantastic. It's a great day.
Yes.
December 2nd.
And here she is celebrating.
Yes. That's right. With you. It's all great. Welcome on in. We are going to give a few minutes. I know you guys are anticipating an incredible show. It's an incredible show today.
It's always fantastic,
So
but like holiday times makes it even more special, I feel like, right?
Yes.
It's just like a little extra buzzy.
It is a little extra busy.
Yeah.
So we are linking all the things up, and you guys are getting you're probably grabbing a cup of coffee because it is early where some of y'all are at, especially out in like the West Coast.
On the West Coast, yeah.
So what, 6 o'clock in the morning out there?
Well, what is
Maybe
it?
7.
7. Oh, well, you're good then. Yes. Grab yourself a cup of coffee. We have an incredible show. I have Sonia here with me. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to be here.
I love it.
I love walking into this building, no lie. I just like always, I really do take a deep breath and I'm like, I'm so happy to be here.
I am too.
It's very soothing for me.
It is.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. I'm just so excited. I know you guys are itching. Are they ready to go? Are you guys ready to go? We have a crew up in here.
excited.
We have quite a crew here in the studio today. So I've got all kinds of people monitoring commentary. But welcome on in. I'm Beth Hanner. I'm so excited to be here with you guys on Cyber Monday talking about this incredible show, and I'm really excited today for this show. It's really good.
Yeah, I'm Sonia Azad. We've got a new collection to talk about, and there's a little bit of everything, which means that there is something for everyone.
There is.
From some fantastic new fragrances, and something, they're versatile. So
Very.
I was thinking about this as I was going around, like I said, like a bunny rabbit, smelling everything.
Mm-hmm.
There's kind of like the sweetness of the holiday, but also like that rustic, woodsy, flannelly,
That's
lumberjacky kind of vibe.
Oh, she just let it go.
They didn't know. You just, oh gosh.
Oh, well, we'll just get talking. If you're new to us, welcome on in. We are Pink Zebra Home, and we're your one-stop shop for everything home fragrance. So we have products ranging from sprinkles in a bag, sprinkles in a carton, sprinkles in the liquid form, diffuser oil. We have accessories. Any room in your home, we can fragrance it, and we can fragrance it headache friendly, which is what I love.
Yes.
Great.
Chemical free.
Chemical free, yes, and also safe for those furry friends. So it's everything is made right here in Sugar Land, Texas, which is right over there. And we pride ourselves, like she said, or like we said, on headache friendly fragrances. We also have a monthly subscription program called Scent Flirt. If you have never been a part of that, I highly encourage you to do so because it's incredible. It's such an awesome program. And we'll talk about that probably as the show goes on.
Yes.
I know it loves Scent Flirt,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Lots of exciting new stuff. So today, Cyber Monday, lots of exciting stuff that we're going to unfold a brand new collection. This is called Alpine Lodge, and it gives you feelings of just being cozy up in the winter, ready for what it's to bring
That's
on.
why I wore this sweater.
She wore a sweater, right? Yes.
I want to feel cozy.
We have 8 brand new fragrances that you're going to be able to enjoy throughout the winter. Lots of exciting new stuff. Can't wait for you guys to see everything. And of course, you're probably already shopping, so come back to me. But I have some surprises up my sleeve that we're going to try to talk about as the show goes on. But the first thing I wanted to kind of talk about, because I know y'all have already seen it, is this guy right in front of me. So I said before we started, Scent Flirt. Huge, definitely a huge perk to being a part of that. If you were a part of our show last week, 2 weeks ago, we launched this guy. So this is the sleek wireless black diffuser, and I know you guys are absolutely loving it. This is a Scent Flirt exclusive. It's fantastic. We have everybody here at Pink Zebra Home is loving it. we're going to talk about it here for just a second because I want to compare this with something brand new. All right, so we're going to shut this guy off.
This thing caught my eye on TikTok.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, whenever you guys posted that, I was like,
it is so good. But behold the brand new beige linen motion sensor diffuser, right? How about this? All right, so I'm going to do some education on what this is, why you need it, why it's different, because if some of you have already have this one, you need both, right? And here's why. So this is a motion sensor diffuser, okay? So I'm going to actually take it off of here so I can talk about it. I'm going to take it apart. It's different than this guy. It will charge with the charging cord the same way, right? So this is what's going to charge it. And then the back part comes off, right? So your liquid, your diffuser oil is going to fill up, you're going to fill up this plastic piece right here, right? I'm going to take this out so you guys can see it. Just kind of talk about how it works. So it has an actual, this is called I'm losing the name for this. This is a, oh shoot, reed? No, it's not a reed. It's a, what is that called?
My gosh,
I know. It's a straw. Thank you. I don't know why I forgot. It's a straw. Yeah, that's what's going to soak up. I've been playing with this and I forgot the name of it. So you're going to fill to the fill line and then this actually snaps into place. And so this goes in here, right? And then the back of this is going to snap into place like that. So it's pretty simplistic on how you fill it and how you use it. And then you have an on-off on the side. So you're going to hold down the button for 3 seconds. 3. All right, and it should, yeah. All right, did you see what happened? All right, so here's the best part. We're going to step aside for a second.
Yes,
and then I'm going to show you. So this is motion censored, you guys. Watch. All right.
You might need to have Ashley stand in front of it.
Yeah.
Get Ashley to go.
The
Just shut
sensor,
it off. There we
there
go. All right. So
Gotta be in front.
as you walk by it, that's what this, and of course I'm going to be waving my hands. It's going to emit your fragrance into the air. So this is different than the sleek black wireless diffuser that we launched a few weeks ago, and it's different because it's going to actually emit that fragrance as people walk by it, right? So it can also be. See,
There
now
it
it's going to
goes.
go off in my face. It can also be put on a wall. So if you
somebody
think
just
that's
asked
what's
that.
fantastic, right? So it can be mounted. It has a sticky piece on the bottom of it. So if you wanted to she actually had it stuck to this here, so it won't move. You do want to be mindful with this that you don't tip it, right? Because it will spill. So you want to keep it upright. So this is meant for those spaces that you want to fragrance, that, you want to be kind of indespicable. Right? So, you could stick it anywhere, right? Isn't that wonderful?
I like the color because, it's one of those things that could blend in anywhere. You could even use it with accessories that you already have, I think, or behind sort of sofa areas or whatever. You could use it to really freak out family members. Like if you don't tell them it's there and they just walk by and they're like, what's that?
It's just gonna go off. So Ashley, as she moves, it's releasing it. There we go.
Yeah, the sensor's in the front,
yes.
just in case anyone has that.
Rechargeable lithium battery. So I actually have these on that. You're going to see as the show rolls out, there'll be different moments where these will go off because we have them strategically placed throughout the show, right? So we're going to have it really smelling really good in here. So Simpler exclusive. So more of the reasons that you need this product or need to be a part of Simpler. This guy right here, well, actually the 2. So we now officially have 2, right? So we actually marketed this diffuser as more for something that you would put in a car. But I think I'm kind of curious. Where would you stick that? What do you think?
A bathroom for me.
Okay.
I mean, that's kind of the natural, or in a hallway, if there's some sort of, I would place it with art or something. A hallway where you just walk by and it's very subtle. And it's just like a welcome home poof.
Right. And we had these, actually, we were testing them here. I want to say maybe a month or 2 ago, and we had them in our bathrooms. We actually had them in our bathrooms here. We had them in the hallway. And so, I remember the first time I walked by and I was kind of like, what is that? It was so cool.
Yeah.
So it's adding fragrance, and I would say in an effortless manner.
Yeah, and subtle.
Right.
And it's that thing that I talked about. You walk into a space and you're
Right.
like,
Yes.
yeah,
Absolutely.
I love that. So,
That's
and
so
these
good.
are pretty much the same size. This one's a little bit, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, like
thinner.
as far as in size goes, this is going to be, this was actually a little bit taller.
Okay.
Maybe a hair taller.
Just so you guys
but
can get an
see
idea.
size comparison.
Yeah.
But yeah, we marketed, and the price point on this one, if you guys have seen already, is super, super great. So check that out. Do we have any comments just yet, or any questions as we're going on?
Some new scent flirters.
Yay!
Yeah,
Good.
that makes it worth it for sure.
You know, ScentFlirt is definitely something that you want to be a part of. ScentFlirt is a program that I absolutely love. I actually got mine yesterday, and I had a heyday. All kinds. I won't give anything away, but all kinds of good stuff in that. And what I love about it is that, you know, after 6 months of being a part of ScentFlirt, then you have a 5% discount on all fragrance items. It's like Christmas sent to your doorstep every single month. It's a nice pink box. It's just always exciting and always fun. And I actually talked with my mom a little bit about this over the weekend. She's like, you know, I just love ScentFlirt because it just keeps my house coming in with the sprinkles.
Yeah.
She's like, and it keeps variety. And she's somebody that's very specific to her fragrance family. And so she said it's actually encouraged her to go out of that comfort zone too. So if you're not,
your
yes. And we had a really great sale on it too on Black Friday.
Yes, I saw that. And I mean, don't forget, a ScentFlirt membership is actually a great gift for someone. If you're like, I don't know what to get them, right? I mean,
you do have to buy it for yourself. We're almost there. I hope that we can get there soon. Where you do have to. I guess it would be something that you could buy for you.
Yeah,
like
hello, I do that all the time.
Sonia.
I'm
There
not
you
gonna
go.
wait for someone.
There's
to
your
gift
gift
me
component, right? So hopefully maybe down the pipeline we'll have that coming where you can gift it, because that's a great idea. Sonia, I'll have to send that into ideas and feedback.
Please do. Let me know how it goes. And yeah, we love this show, by the way, to be interactive. So we want to hear from you, your questions, your comments, where you're hanging out today, where you're tuning in from, and what you'd like to see as well.
Right, absolutely. So yes.
So just before we move on, any vibe check on the motion?
That's a good one. Vibe check.
Motion
cute. It's fun. They're
Yes,
putting
it
in
is.
their
Yeah,
So much fun.
Laura said, "Yay, PZ is showing out this year with these amazing products."
That's awesome.
Yay, so good.
Pam said, she goes, fill it and put it in your Christmas tree with aspen pie.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic idea.
Great idea. Yes.
That is a good idea.
Or your cat gets in there and she starts.
And that'd be really fun.
Yeah, there was a lot of by the kitty
by
litters.
the kitty litter. You guys are coming up with great ideas.
Make your cat do the work.
So tell them, like, I guess I didn't, I did talk a little bit about the diffuser oils. Tell them about these diffuser oils.
So I'm a big fan of the diffuser oils because I actually use these a lot in my bedroom specifically. But basically, they come in 2 sizes. I really love the 16-ounce diffuser oils because if you have a go-to fragrance that you are just, as Beth would say, obsessed with, then
so good.
This lasts you a long time. Right. If you're one of those people, maybe like her mom who's like, oh, I want to kind of experiment. I'm not sure, but I have an idea. The 3.75 ounce is the way to go. And, these are similar to the Sprinkles bags and the Sprinkles cartons.
Excellent point.
It's kind of mimics that. But you can use these in all the diffusers. I use mine during meditation in the morning to wake up. It's sort of slowly and calmly. I like it. It for me is a soothing environment, right? It kind of wraps me up in this, like, look at this, it's like a sweater. Wraps me up in this like loving hug in a fragrance. Right?
Fragrance does that for you, yes. But
it's a very subtle way to do it. So
it is. Yeah. So diffuser oils, again, the liquid fragrance line that you're going to use in both of these diffusers that we just talked about, and in multiple ways, different formats. We have some more formats we're going to show you. I am itching to tell you guys about this next product, so I'm going to move on. I want to introduce to you. So excited about this one. Yeah. I love it. All right, how gorgeous is this? We've had many cow print simmer pots before. This is a simmer pot. This is the Rowan Cowhide simmer pot, you guys. Oh my goodness.
Honestly, I saw the picture of this first, and when I saw it in person, I was like, wow, the picture doesn't do it justice. It is super elegant.
Isn't it though?
It's a very nice size.
Yes.
The dish is large. Wonderful. And what did I say when I first talked to you about this? I was like, if people have other similar prints, like the cow print stuff, I know you guys are wildly loving all the cow print hide stuff. This goes really nicely.
It does pair. It's a gorgeous chocolate brown color, but what I think is so unique with this is it truly does depict an actual cowhide. It's so, I've really embraced Texas with the cowhides. I have one in my office. I love it, and I I need this one. I really, really love it. So pretty. And, you know, the size of it, if you could see in comparison to my hand, even in comparison to this large diffuser oil that we have here, this is a nice, big simmer pot. So it's one of two different warmers that we have here at Pink Zebra home. It is a simmer pot. So it's going to heat with a hot plate. There's your hot plate here. And then your dish is going to sit in here and you're going to put your wax sprinkles in the dish. Nice sized dish. Look at that. You can set a lot of sprinkles in there. I'm loving it. So elegant, so beautiful, so Western, but classy.
Yes.
Right? Very fun.
Can we talk about the first
Of
fragrance?
course
and then,
we can. Yeah, let's
put
go
it
back
on in. Okay, so I want to, because I'm smelling it.
I told you, this is the it fragrance, isn't it?
This is it. Amberwood Lodge. This is a new fragrance. The first new fragrance that we're going to talk to you guys about. It is a showstopper. This one's the one where you walk by and you're like, woo! So this has notes of citrus, mahogany wood, and amber vanilla. That's the part of it.
It's gorgeous.
That for me really pops. It makes it pop at the end as
so good.
The fragrance unfolds. It's not like super sweet or super citrusy. I think it's like a nice balance of all of the sweetness and the subtlety of that mahogany wood. And it, for me, it's kind of like you just talked about this being a very Western vibe. So this is kind of this rustic Western cabiny, wintry type of a feel.
Right.
That it matches the look and the fragrance, right?
It
You're trying to
definitely
match or pair things together like that.
So this one, you did a wonderful job of describing the notes. Your first note in this is citrus, and then you have your second note is mahogany wood, and then that amber vanilla. And I think that this really does give you that citrus splash, but it complements all three of this. And so I haven't melted this one yet. I'm really excited to, because I was talking on the teaser. This is the it fragrance that my nose was just going. I was like, what? Which one is that? And it's so pretty.
Yeah.
And you love that.
So to her point, without melting it, she noticed that sort of.
Yes, all of three notes.
All three notes,
yeah, definitely. And so we talk about the fragrance notes here. So if you're somebody that loves to hear that, this is definitely equal parts of all three. I'm smelling that with a cold throw. Cold throw, of course, would be if it's not heated. You know, this is a cold throw.
I always learn something here.
Yes.
And by the way, this one comes in all these formats. So we did talk a little bit about diffuser oils, the room sprays, the sprinkles cartons, and then the bags.
Absolutely. So 4 different formats today, you guys. Wow. Right?
With a new
and we're just getting started.
Yeah.
So if you've never seen our sprinkles before, you don't know what we're talking about, I'm going to tell you. So they are the bread and butter of the company. This is a soft soy wax melt that is made right here in Sugar Land, Texas. And they can be mixed to customize your own fragrance or use just as they are. They really fill a room with fragrance. As you can see, we've been talking about them a lot. They're wonderful. They're going to be used in our simmer pots or our simmering lights. So if you have not seen them or used them, you're definitely in for a treat, right? We have 2 different formats too. We have sprinkles in a bag or sprinkles in a carton. You'll hear us talk a lot about a carton because you do end up saving money when you purchase it in a carton. And I know a lot of you that are out there can actually attest to that. Who's a carton lover out there? I know me, right?
Me for
Bring me
sure.
the cartons.
Yes.
So before we move on, I want to hear what the verdict is on the cowhide. What are they loving it? What are they saying so far, studio team?
They
Everything
said it
good?
was a must-have.
Yeah, they love it.
Yellowstone.
Oh
yes,
that's
definitely.
that's what I was thinking. It's very Montana.
Yeah. Or Texas. Texas embraces the cowhide.
Yes, of course.
We do.
Or the California cowboy. It's for everyone.
So cool.
Yeah. You know, something that I just noted, because we're going to talk a lot about blending, and I think what is remarkable as like I won't say I'm a newcomer to Pink Zebra. I've been around for a year and a half-ish, but like the blendable nature of the sprinkles is so amazing. But also you can do that, and I didn't mention this, with the diffuser oils.
Yes, ma'am.
And so that makes it also very special, because if you're feeling a little of this and feeling a little of that, you know, you can blend.
It's what makes us stand out. No, it's what makes us so different is that, yes, you have the ability to customize your fragrance.
Yes.
Which is, we're going to talk a lot about that. I actually have some recipes for you guys. In fact, if you place an order today, there's a very good chance that you're going to get one of those blending bags, right? And I have some extra surprises too in my office. I can tell you, I stumbled across some California Boy when
Be
I
honest,
was
you stole it. I'm
I
kidding. I'm
stumbled
kidding.
across it. So, just so you know, we have 10 cartons of California Boy. So, in addition to the blends that we're dropping, it's a surprise.
You know,
we have some California Boy that might be making an appearance in your packages
Do you
today.
know why I'm laughing? Because she's
Why?
like, I stumbled upon a California Boy. I'm like, where?
It's in my office.
Oh,
there's,
it's a
there's
fragrance.
no Cali Boys. The fragrance California
Okay,
Boy is in
well,
my office.
Now you know where my mind is.
Surprise! So
Okay.
we're going to be doing some extra. So if you place an order today, how about it, right? So lots of exciting stuff. All right. We got so much to talk about.
Yes.
We're going to move on. So I'm going to have Ashley kind of take the camera on and just keep on talking. We have this adorable
So sweet.
new bundle, and I'm sure you've already seen it if you've been shopping online. Oh, look at this. All right, so introducing the S'more Please Simmer Pot bundle. He's sitting on a graham cracker.
So
Can we just take a moment to talk about how adorable is this, you guys? All right, so he sits on the graham cracker. He is a traditional s'more. He has chocolate melting down the side of his marshmallow body, right? Rosy cheeks, a gorgeous chocolate colored dish. He's going to heat with, again, a hot plate, and he's smiling at us. Isn't he fun? I love the little rosy cheeks. So this is a cute little s'more simmer pot. Would it be fun without a bag of s'mores? Sprinkles,
Yeah.
right? So this is I'm going to read you, smells exactly like a s'more. Toasted marshmallow fluff, milk chocolate, and graham cracker. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add this
And I
up.
wanna, you know, what the first thing I thought of when I saw this was perfect teacher gift, like elementary school teacher, kindergarten teacher, like daycare providers. Oh my gosh, I just think that's so cute.
And how heavenly is this? Toasted marshmallow fluff, you had me there.
Yes.
Milk chocolate and graham cracker,
So
like a
sweet.
traditional s'mores. Fantastic scent, comes as a bundle. Go
This is
ahead.
also a really
yes.
nice size dish too.
It is.
I always think of blending now.
Yes,
You know? And
yes.
so yeah.
Yeah, you could do all kinds of stuff with this fragrance. So definitely adorable, perfect teacher gift, perfect for somebody that's just starting out with Pink Zebra. Fantastic ideas.
And let
Oh
me
my
know,
gosh.
so because again, we like this show to be interactive. If you're just joining us, hello, good morning. Let us know who you would buy this for, or perhaps maybe like we
To
were
me,
talking
from me.
about. Yeah. If you're Beth, to me, from me, I do the same thing. There's no
Yeah.
shame in that game.
Yeah, welcome on in, everybody. We're just celebrating Cyber Monday
Yes,
here.
we
It's
are.
a great day here at Pink Zebra Home, so hopefully you guys are having fun. Anything that we need to talk about before we move on, team?
You got people jumping for joy over here.
Woohoo!
They go over here doing jumping jacks
Yeah, I
for
saw
all the new stuff.
Oh, love it.
we've
Keep
only
the
just
comments coming.
begun.
Oh, yeah, that's a song.
We also have
just
Dave
begun.
saying that he goes, "Wow, that one's bigger than I thought. So
This one?
cute." Yeah.
It is big. It's a nice size. I love it. I think it's so unique. It's like it's sitting on a gram.
Yeah.
I love that. It's so fun. All right, so let's take you guys on down because my eye is drifting this way. I have never seen something so beautiful.
I love this one.
One question about the s'mores.
sure.
They wanted to know if the s'more fragrance would be sold outside that bundle.
Nope, it is a bundle. Sold as a bundle, so you got to get both. But super cute. Why would you not? Why would you definitely grab that up?
You need sprinkles anyway.
Yes,
So
we always do. So this guy, how can we just take a second? How beautiful is this? I'm gonna shut these on and off. All right, here we have never had something so pretty. Well, we have, but this is so unique, so gorgeous. This is the Iced White Diamond Simmering Light. You guys, Nicole, you did a great job. This is so beautiful the way you have this displayed. I love this. So pretty. So you have your choice here. This is a simmering light. Again, we've talked about simmer pots, simmering light, right? So you have your choice of base, antique white base, wood grain base with this simmering light here. Very wintry, very
Yes.
giving me all that
icicles,
feels-
ice skating,
Yes,
like ice
so
skating
fun.
rink, and that ushers us also into and out of the holiday season,
Very
right?
much
So
does.
this is
Yeah.
also giving me like New Year's vibes,
Oh,
fresh
yeah.
slate, like turn
So
the
fun.
page kind of a thing. Yeah, all the
Silver.
way through.
I'm
January
going to
for
shut one of
sure.
these off so you guys can see the
Yeah.
inside of this. This is fantastic. All right, so this is silver mercury. right? So that's what's given it this gorgeous glow. You can see here that this is your light bulb, but I'm going to show you guys the inside of that. That way, that's what's creating that reflection, and it is so pretty. I think this is just a matter of it's very textured.
Yeah.
It's almost like you it gives it a mirror look. Like it's so stunning. I think this would be beautiful actually if you had a mirror behind, like, you know, a lot of people will take it there. Yeah, how pretty would that be? You know, where they do like the buffet and then they have the tall mirror, and to set that in front so when you're walking by with your new beige diffuser. So pretty. So definitely a must have. I think this is a standalone. We have multiple things that of course would pair well with it if you want to pair an accent shade with it. This is stunning, you guys. I'm not sure, which one would you choose? Which base?
I think, and I'm surprised that I'm about to say this, but I would say the wood grain base.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. I could go either way,
I think
but
so
there's
too.
something like I'm a big neutrals girl, and there's something uniform and neutral about this that I really like. And I was also thinking you can add pops of color around it, but also you could keep it just really simple and neutral. So I like the versatility of this one a lot.
Yes. Iced white diamond must have. Are they talking about it already?
They're saying this is the best PZTV they have seen.
Thanks.
Oh,
There's a lot of OMGs.
OMG.
Isn't it beautiful?
I'm loving this.
I told you. This is
I
good.
know. There's a lot to. There's so much more.
Not even
We're not
halfway
even
through.
I know. This is
So
so
much
much
more.
more exciting.
Yes.
I want to add that. Let's add this new
Oh,
fragrance.
yeah, we gotta talk
into
about
the mix
this.
because then we
Absolutely.
can. Because I just want to smell it because I love it so much, and it's also right in front of me. So this is called Warm Vanilla Woods.
Yes.
Okay, and so the notes here: spiced vanilla, warm amber, and cashmere musk. So again, and I'm a vanilla every day, all the time, kind of any sort of vanilla note in these, but that's kind of the first thing you get.
It is.
But then if you think about that musky, and it's not overwhelming, but it's just enough to kind of balance it out. So it's not like the sweetest vanilla notes, right? And I'm a colors visual person, so the uniform nature of like this and that, this is my personality right here.
Yes.
I love this.
It's giving me very much comforting vibes.
Oh yes.
When you say
to me,
very
vanilla,
much comforting
that's what
vibes.
it does.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's good. So you've got it available in 2 different formats here, right? We always talk about how important it is to, grab that carton. I'm going to tell you right now.
Yes.
I haven't really given you this is fantastic.
Yes.
I love it.
Don't buy all of them. Leave one for me.
Oh,
Please.
it is so good. So she said spiced vanilla, warm amber, and cashmere. So if you guys know me enough, you know I talk about amber all the time. It is a wonderful fragrance note. This is beautiful, especially when this is paired with that vanilla. So this is giving me, vanilla is one of those that, you could take at a bakery. Obviously, it's a bakery direction, or it's a perfume, or it could also be very comforting, very fresh. In this exact fragrance, this is giving me body care line vibes. Like I would, hence the name Warm Vanilla Woods. This is a stunning fragrance. It's so pretty. It gives me all of the smells of comfort. I can even see this taking me through even into the early spring.
Yeah. This gives me like a wrap a blanket around you with a fireplace vibe. Like that kind of thing. Watching a movie,
good.
like a Christmas movie.
Definitely a must have. I have some blends. I have a blend. Yeah, I know. Yes. Let's see. I had a blend that let me see here. It's Christmas in the Rockies. So I took this. I did. I was going to replace it with that, and I completely forgot. So I was going to suggest.
Snuggles?
Yeah. Is that the one that I forgot to
Oh, you
put on
haven't
there?
talked about that one.
Fireside Snuggles.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Fireside Snuggles.
That's the one that I was going to.
Snuggles.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, we'll talk
what did
about
I
that
just
here in a
say?
second.
Snuggles. Yeah, perfect.
Well, actually, the blends, we're going to do a more deep dive into these fragrances tomorrow morning.
Well, I will say this
on the
is
blends.
my second favorite fragrance of today.
Wow.
Second favorite.
First
I know.
fragrance was what?
I'm not going to tell you. We haven't gotten there yet.
All right, let's go on down. Let's tell me about it. All right.
They're gonna freak out about
They're
this
gonna
next
freak out.
one.
Get ready to freak out.
Look at this dude.
Okay, y'all, this is just insane, right? Beth told me about this. She gave me a heads up. She's like, Sonia, this is substantial and people are gonna go crazy. So this is our friend Grizzly Bear. This is the Grizzly Bear accent shade. So again,
Yes.
we've talked about simmering lights, simmer pots, you've heard sprinkles and all these terms. An accent shade goes on top of a simmering light. And it's just a decorative piece, right? But it can be so much more. So this grizzly bear is very special.
Right.
Very woodsy, wildernessy. Again, remember I talked about those cabin vibes. Our friends in Wyoming, Montana, like I think of places in Idaho, like you guys go to maybe lake cabins and stuff like that. This is that vibe. What I love about this is all the texture, and you heard Beth kind of like tapping on
Yes.
him here. It's wood, it's substantial, but it's also got this nice glaze. And there's cutouts all around.
I want to take this off because I really feel like we need to do that for you guys. And I want you to see how big this is.
Yeah.
This is yes, we'll definitely give it a
bigger
turn.
than your face.
We
So
have
yes.
a paw print on. There's a lot of detail in this. It almost gives me the vibe that he's been scratched a little bit because he's got like deep indentions up here in his neck.
But don't worry, he is not injured.
Fish. He's not injured. He's got a fish over here on the side. Definitely a lot of detail. Yeah, on the face. We've also got. I'm going to turn him around so you guys can see the back. We've got holes right here that are going to emit your fragrance out the actual back of the head, and then a paw print on the back as well. And I didn't notice this until now. We also have a buck.
Yeah.
We have a buck that on the back of that. So very, very rustic, very awesome, and another fish there. A very large accent shade. I would say he's at least maybe 14 inches, I would say, tall.
Now, where would you put this?
Where would I put this? I would probably tuck this up next to my Rowan cowhide simmer pot together. I think I would pair them, and that's what I love about this collection is they all roll together. I think he would be perfect in any maybe dining room area. I love this guy. Definitely giving me Western vibes, 100%.
Yeah.
But you know what's so fun about him? Like, look at what we did. So we brought this one out. I could not help myself. Nicole. This is so stunning.
It's so
pretty. Isn't that?
This
Look
one.
at this. All right, so this hunter green mosaic simmering light is already part of our collection, and we thought it was so beautiful to pair up. So you guys, can you see how that's actually shining through in the back there? Yeah, accent
That's a
shades.
beautiful simmering
Isn't that
light.
gorgeous?
Oh.
So
Yeah.
we have it here featured with the candle glow simmering light. You know, accent shades add so much decor to any room that you're looking to decorate, and such a minimal
I think
amount.
like also when you dim the lights, like think about if you are at home watching a movie and your fireplace is going or whatever, and you dim the lights, how there's a nice soft glow to these.
I want to see what he looks like with this one too.
Yeah, let's do
Let's
it.
see.
And I have like a random question about
Yeah.
what about if I don't
Okay.
get mad at me.
So this is new. Are you thinking? Could you put him underneath
Would you?
that?
I don't know.
I don't
Does
know
work?
that. I don't know that that would. I don't know that that would go off. She's asking if you missed in the very beginning of the show the beige motion sensor diffuser that
Yeah.
we just launched. She was wondering if that would work. I'm gonna say probably no because I believe that it would cover up the motion sensor. But it would. And then anytime that we have an accent shade that is encompassed completely, we're always mindful about what we put underneath of that.
Yeah.
So I would probably not encourage the ultrasonics underneath this for that reason.
Okay.
But that's a great question. I know a lot of you probably have that question out there is, could I put an ultrasonic underneath of it? So I probably would maybe venture away from doing that. But what do you guys think? Are they loving it? They excited?
Yeah, looks like something from a luxury boutique.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Put it next to your fireplace.
Yeah.
Like, so many great ideas.
definitely. So let's move on. I just paired it up with the ice.
Fireplace.
Oh, gosh, that's so pretty. But that one again, that is such a standalone.
both,
I think this
yeah.
one here, very, very beautiful, right? All right, let's move on down and talk about this cute little guy.
No.
Speaking of bears, we have another bear.
I know, and this one, if you saw on TikTok
Right.
yesterday, I think, that you saw maybe the backside of this one.
Right. So cute. All right, so Benji Bear Simmer Pot. So cute. All right, so
Looks
his
like a
head,
cookie jar to
it
me.
kind of does give you those feel. It's a nice size ceramic simmer pot. All right, he is adorable. He is, of course, black in color. You have a lot, some texture around the mouth and in the ears, like that. I think the this is your ceramic simmer pot is glossy, and this is matte. And then your wax sprinkles are going to sit in your dish that is right here. It's going to heat with a hot plate. He's got his how cute are his little feet? So adorable. And also I want to point out on the back that you have your holes here that are going to emit your fragrance, right? So then once you set him on, he will fragrance your home. He also has your red indicator light on the back here. Look how cute his feet are and his little nose.
This is what we were talking about. Like, this is not holiday specific, right? So this is for any and all times.
Right.
But it does, like, this collection is giving me like sort of the snuggly, cozy, wintry, wrap yourself up vibes. And
Very
bears
much so.
do that. Bears are part of the kind of loving, like, give me a hug kind of a feel.
A bear hug.
A bear hug, yeah.
Tiffany said he's very cute.
Bear
Yes.
is
Yes.
so cute.
So fun.
And
Definitely
I
love
want
it.
to bring in the ginger snap cookie because I cannot stand it anymore. This fragrance. So this is my favorite one. This is number one of
Fun.
the day, and for me, and it makes sense that we would pair these two together
'Cause it's a
right by
cookie.
each other. Because I was like, wait, this is a cookie jar, and wait,
Looks
this
like
is
one.
this smells so good, y'all.
So cute.
Spiced sugar, molasses, and vanilla bean. This is for sure like a sweet smell, but it is that, ooh, grandma's baking my favorite cookies, or to me, it's got this like pancake with maple syrup vibe. So very breakfasty, very like joyful in the morning.
It's
like,
pretty.
oh my gosh, I love this.
Yes. I smell the molasses in it.
Yeah, maybe that's what like I was feeling
It's
like
different.
that maple syrupy, but
Yep, that is. Yes, it's good. And, you know, if you are a baker, a lot of times your ginger snaps will have that in there. The spiced sugar, vanilla bean, molasses, spiced sugar, molasses, vanilla bean. That's your order.
I'm not a baker, but I am an eater, and I
You're-
am all about this. But I will not eat these.
Right. You know,
Smell them.
you do get more for your money when you do purchase it
I know,
as a
right?
carton. So
Oh, this
definitely
one-
an add to cart.
Hands down. I would not steer y'all wrong. This one is my favorite of the day.
All right. So we've
time.
shown you 2 bears and a brand new fragrance. Are you guys excited? Are you still loving this so far?
No, this
Yes,
is like
they're very
such a good. We've
excited.
got so much more. Okay, so we introduced you to Benji over here.
Yes.
We've got Benji Reed diffuser style over
Yes.
here. So for those of you, again, think like teacher's gifts. This gave me teacher's gift vibes as well, because I think of something that you could place on a desk. Maybe it's, I mean, it's not,
It's
to me,
adorable.
this is a good size, and it's got like texture and dimension. It's got all the things, right? So he's got a little pot here, and Benji's just chilling. And so this is where you put that diffuser oil, right? You stick your reeds in there, and voila, you got fragrance that flies and fills your space. So maybe you start a Benji collection. Maybe you start a whole
So
bear
good.
collection.
I love it. A Benji
A
collection.
Benji collection. We're
So,
just
so
gonna keep
good.
bringing Benji back.
Right.
But this one's also glossy, so they pair really nicely together.
They do. Let's just move this fantastic fragrance over here for a second, and we can just see. You guys can get a better look. And you know what's awesome about our Reed diffusers? I was talking a little bit about this earlier. Is they utilize the diffuser oil, right? And so this again, a very effortless way to fragrance your home. And if you're somebody that loves diffuser oil, this would be perfect for you. But they pair well together too, and they're decorative and they're fun and they're gorgeous. It's very whimsical too.
And it's like it's a constant fragrance thing,
Very much,
right?
yes.
So, and then again, think about, you can blend your oils, kind of create the vibe of your space, just depending on what's happening in your life, what season it is, how you feel, morning, evening, whatever.
So cute.
Yeah, and I think I
So
think of those
cute.
spaces that you also for like a child's room, even an infant's room, you just want like a nice fresh smell in there. No flames, totally chemical free. So this one's a safe
No
bet.
flames is a definitely.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's huge.
So good.
Okay, you know what else is huge?
Oh man.
Okay,
We're not
so
done.
I said the name. I said the word lumberjack earlier, and she's like, "Oh, you gave it away." I didn't give anything away, y'all. But this is
I did.
welcome to lumberjack. Okay,
Woohoo!
so this is straight up sexy man smell. Hopefully, I can say that word. Nobody's gonna.
It's okay.
Get mad at me. But that is
Monday.
what this is. It's Monday. We all need a little sexy man smell on a Monday. Cedar wood,
So pretty.
amber, and smoked leather. Now, okay, stay with me. When she told me smoked leather, I was like, what? But it actually, if you've never really like figured out what that smells like, It is fantastic, and it kind of rounds out the cedar wood is like what I get first.
Yes.
And so it's not like so in your face, right? So this to me is like a musky man walks in and you're like, ooh, what's that nice smell? And yeah, he's a lumberjack.
Hence the name
in my vision.
And you're spot on, because when we talked about this collection, Danielle actually said that is what we wanted to depict. So you did. So that fragrance is doing
like
that
this.
for you. You're
this.
very spot on with that.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
She said that she wanted it to give it that it's a very masculine, but it's very pretty. So there's somebody that is in my life that is very particular on what they like their home to smell like. Mm-hmm. And she has, this is my mother. She has some of this. Okay. And she told me this morning, my house smells amazing.
Yeah.
So she put this, I believe, in her living room, and she said she was open to try and fell in love with it. So definitely a gorgeous, and what I love about this fragrance, the ginger snap cookie and everything that we've shown you guys, and we're not done, right? Today, is that these are all fragrances that are, I would say they can blend with your Christmas fragrances that you have, but they can also help you turn the page to the next. Like if you're somebody that's like, okay, I've got my Christmas done, then I'm ready to put my Christmas tree away and experience winter. That's what this will do for you.
Yeah, I mean, this one is truly, if you think about someone who smells really nice and they walk by you, and it's a head turner. And this comes in all these different formats too. So just FYI, the room spray, I think that is a really, I would love that.
Sweet. Lumberjack reminds me of my dad who just passed away this year. So I snagged more. Thank you for the hug.
Yes.
Can I also interject? So some of the people that are commenting, they've already smelled this. It's because it was in their scent flirt.
Yes.
One more reason,
it.
right?
Yes.
Just one more reason to get Scent Flirt, because
spoiler
you get
alert.
a lot of the new fragrances that are coming.
So Scent Flirt members, you guys know what I'm talking about, and it comes in the diffuser oil as well as a carton and the bag of sprinkles. So so y'all already know.
So good, right? So many things. What's your favorite so far? Well, I know what your favorite is.
Oh yeah, I mean
it's ginger snap cookie
for sure.
Right?
Yeah,
so good.
That ginger snap
did this guy go off yet? Are we setting this guy off?
Did we?
I think he might not be on. So in case you missed it, while we're getting ready to turn this on and talk about this, we launched this cute little guy earlier. So quaint and beautiful. The beige.
Sensor.
Yes, this is our motion sensor diffuser. I may not have turned it on.
Or the battery.
The batteries probably. I don't know if it was fully charged.
Oh yeah. Don't forget you have to charge these.
Yeah, it's a fun fact. Yeah, it's like your phone, right?
So
we had one. Thank you. Yeah, okay. So there we go. So we were talking about that a little bit ago, and we are here. Sonia and I are launching our Cyber Monday collection that is brand new. Super excited. So we want to hear from you guys. Keep the comments coming. We have so much more to show you. So. Anything else we want to show them before we move on? What do you think? Isn't that fantastic?
I love it.
So good.
Which one did you put in this? Which fragrance?
I put in
the toffee, right?
Toffee Crunch. Yes.
Yeah, that is good.
It's toffee
like that
in here. One more thing before we move on. I want to point out to you that if you're loving everything that we're showing you today, and you have ever thought about, maybe you'd want to share some of these products, we have an incredible, amazing, admirable team all the way across the United States and Canada. Big love to them. Our consultants are incredible. We love them. So if this is something that you think that you would want to do and share, we would love to have you.
Join the fam.
I'd welcome you aboard with wide open arms. So definitely link up with your consultant. If you don't have one, we would be happy to connect you with one. Today, if this would be a great gift to me, from me.
A business. This is gonna be,
and we are right before the holidays. Think about all the things gifts you could be promoting your business. It's a great time to do so. You're going to be sitting across the table eating turkey from these people. You can sell them some conceit.
I like that. Spoken like a true businesswoman. And also always check out the website, because some of the stuff that you may not be familiar with, this is only a fraction of what there is out there. If you I get lost on the website.
I do too. He's looking at me.
I know. You want to see him? He's looking at me.
We're gonna walk on over here. I want to show you. Sonia's gonna tell you a little bit about this next.
I really love this one. This one's called the Rocky Mountain Moose Simmering Light, and this gives me You just mentioned Canada, Canadian Rockies vibes. If you have been blessed to visit the Canadian Rockies, it is heavenly.
You've been to the Canadian Rockies.
Oh yes, girl. Yes. Single, fancy, and free. So
All right.
So yes.
She said that a time or two.
Oh yeah, thank you. Rolls off the tongue. But that's what I thought of when I saw this. It was reflected to me, the peace and the nature coming right into your home, right? So it's beautiful
I'll turn
simmering
as you
light.
talk.
Okay, perfect. So not only, I mean, that guy is very prominently displayed, and you're right, he like is looking at you.
He's very much looking at us.
Very much looking. But then as you turn it, you get this entire almost like a storyline, right? It reminds me of these things that kind of go around, and it's a beautiful scene.
It's wrapped.
There's like there's
mountain
trees,
lodging.
there's a creek that's flowing with rocks. If you've ever been hiking, I mean anywhere in the Rockies, Colorado Rockies, wherever, that's exactly what it looks like. But it almost gives this soft watercolor vibe with the light on. It's very soothing.
You know what? Let's turn one off. Wow,
beautiful.
Okay,
it looks
so
like a watercolor painting.
it's beautiful. It is, and it's got depth to it.
Yeah.
Right. So when you're looking at it, of course, you've got on and off. You've got two different bases to choose.
Yeah.
Again, which one?
I think that I'm loving the wood grain today for some reason.
All right. Well, let's see what that one looks like on and off. How about this, you guys?
Yeah.
Isn't this fantastic?
Ether.
I've never seen anything so pretty. Like, it is so unique and different. I love this.
To me, this could go along with our bear, or it could go along with the rowan hide, like all the stuff that gives that mountainy, cabiny, woodsy feel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely lots of fun.
Rocky mountain moves.
People are tagging their friends, like, you've got to see this.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
So
I love
I mean,
it.
this one is for nature lovers. Like that luxe nature lover vibe. It really brings the outdoors, for me, when I saw it, brought the outdoors into my space.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
So a simmering light again, your choice of base. I think it could pair well with any of our lanterns. As long as you give it that open. I'm looking right now.
Someone else said the reed diffuse. I mean the wreath with the
wreath.
Do you remember the wreath that had the little antler, small little antler horns on it? Do we have that over there?
Oh,
that would really be.
Nicole's going to get it.
She's going to get it. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Somebody mentioned that.
Yes.
That's a great idea. I think anything. It's just so rustic. Think lodge. We have to have a new fragrance.
Oh, yeah.
To put in it. Let's talk about this one because guys, all right, I told you these were great. They are great. The fragrances are so good. All right, introducing to you Rustic Fireside, another brand new fragrance.
Sorry, guys.
You have, no, you're fine. Balsam Pine, Oak, and Smoky Wood are your notes in this one. All right, give me a smell there. What do you think?
Yeah, this is more like more woodsy. I'm getting more fireplace, more crackling fire, warm.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Very, very, very good.
Smoky wood. That's what I'm getting.
Can you compare that to Fire
Are they wanting us to?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. So yes, Fireside Vanilla is your traditional smoky of course vanilla, whereas this one you have more pine, right? So they are different, but I do believe that the two of them would mix really well together. Actually, I throw in some aspen pine with this one. We're gonna get a little bit more into the fragrances tomorrow, but very different, very beautiful. I love it. So pretty. You've got multiple formats here, so let's talk about the formats, right? So we're going to actually add up a little bit of this to our simmering lights.
So pretty.
You'll notice whenever I add sprinkles to our simmering lights, I always put in 3 scoops. 3 scoops is our suggested recommended use for your simmering light or simmer pot. That's going to maximize the amount of fragrance that you get in your throw, and that's how they were actually designed to use. So make sure that when you are mixing, blending, you're using at least 3 scoops. Disclaimer. All right,
And it
now.
lasts for such a long time.
Absolutely. And you're using it the way that it's designed.
Yeah.
So that goes to for the same when you're mixing. Make sure that you are using at least 3 scoops, and then keep that in mind.
Can you repeat what you taught me that I already forgot? How far away does it?
It's 20 by 20.
20 by 20. So this actually made me reposition where I wanted one of mine in my kitchen. So that's important to note for people who might be newer and don't know that.
We have we test in a 20 by 20 room, and that's your throw, right? So over the course of 3 3 different days, 8 hours each day, totaling 24 hours. And we actually have a group of testers out there that is in the field
that is very
that test our
specific.
fragrances for us. Yeah, so they do have to meet all of those qualifications, which is actually good knowledge to have when you know that what you're getting has been tested and it's been tested by our friends.
Well, and it's consistent, so you need to know that. Yeah, that's
definitely
important. Okay.
We have 2 different sizes here, guys. Listen, this is fantastic. You have sprinkles in a carton, sprinkles in a bag. We also have a room spray. You've heard me talk about these all the time. I love this. Very compact. You have the bag on valve in here, so then of course it's non-aerosol. It's fantastic. They TSA approved. They travel well. They are going to give you that burst of fragrance that you're looking for as you leave a room. Love our room sprays, and again, we've talked a lot about our diffuser oil again. Also available in a diffuser roll. So look at all 4 of those formats today. Grab that one. Super excited about that. Right?
Okay.
So fun.
Is this happening? Are we
It
moving
is.
on?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure I got the right thing. So we've got a 2-bag bundle for y'all. This is a 2-bag recipe bundle. Fireside Snuggles. We were just talking about that earlier. Yeah. So I think Nicole was mentioning, so we've got the warm vanilla woods and then the rustic fireside. Right. This is available if you look at it on the website. Like how do you, that's really nice. Cause like that one, the warm vanilla woods is a little more kind of a sweet. And then the rustic fireside kind of brings it down with that smoky wood. So it almost reminds me of like, not s'mores, but you know what I mean, where there's sweetness and fire that are coming together.
Right. It's good. We're going to add a little bit of that up.
Oh, I like that.
So just as a reminder, the 2-bag bundles are always great. So if you're somebody that's brand new to Pink Zebra and you're like, what are these girls talking about sprinkles? And you don't know what to mix, or you're unsure. We kind of took that hard part out for you. And so 2-bag bundles are always a safe way. Plus, look at this. You get 1 fragrance here, 1 fragrance here, 1 fragrance here. So it's 3 different fragrances. I just put that in my face. Yeah. 3 different fragrances available. So, yeah.
Well, and there is also science behind, I call it Pink Zebra science behind why you're blending the 2 bags that you're blending.
Yeah.
And it's like which notes come in and which notes go out. And so, taking the guesswork out of that for people who are newer is really awesome, because you're like, oh, wow, this smells so good. Of course it does. They do the thinking for you. So, let's talk fireside smells.
Yeah, we're not done. We got more to talk about.
No, let's go.
Let's keep going. We got another fragrance, and this is fun. Fun.
Okay, so FYI, fun fact. This is, so in the top 3 fragrances, this is the other one for me today. This was my top 3.
Oh, love that.
That doesn't surprise me. It's very wellness.
It is. Yes. Okay, maybe that's why. This is very wellness. This is Spa Day on our Facebook Live, like a very quick Facebook teaser this morning. I talked about, truthfully, how the holidays can be stressful for some people, right? Like, this isn't necessarily like a super joyful time for everyone, right? So when you're thinking about that, how can we invite something that's soothing, more relaxing, calming into our space? This is that.
Calming.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's for sure. Rocky Mountain Juniper.
Yes. Juniper, bergamot, and mint leaf. And
mint.
so it is the mint. I am with you. It is gorgeous. How pretty. Very, very pretty. Multiple floor mats available. I am holding a carton. I believe this one is going to also unfold evenly when you melt it. I have not melted it, but I have a lot of ideas to mix this one with. Like Sonia said, this is going to give you all the wellness, and Nicole said that as well, the wellness vibes. But I also feel like it would mix with some of these other vanillas, these warms, maybe even a hint of pine if you wanted to take it that way too. It's a beautiful, very refreshing, very just open window, even though it's wintertime.
Yes,
but open
it's
window concept. Crisp is a great word for this. 2 different formats. So sprinkles in a bag, sprinkles in a carton. Of course, you always
the carton.
This one smells so good. I think this was going to give you. This is going to be a really strong fragrance too, and I love strong.
I didn't get strong.
You don't get strong. I feel like
Maybe
this is going to
I'm just like, I need all the wellness vibes.
Yeah, I think it's the mint in this one that is, but it's strong in a good way. It's not going to run you out of the house, but it's going to definitely fill a house, which is what I love. I love it to definitely fill a house with fragrance. Yeah. So we also have available to, like, there's 4 formats here. So we've talked about room sprays, we talked about diffuser oils. We launched an incredible new diffuser today. So at the very beginning of the show, if you missed it, I'm gonna go back through and we'll talk about it. But the beige motion sensor diffuser, this would be perfect in that.
This would be really nice.
Laundry room.
Yes, yes, 100%. Yes.
Sunroom area.
Fresh, crisp, just like you said, like an open window. And we've been talking about the versatility of a lot of these fragrances. And we've been using the word warm and cozy a lot. This is on the other end of the spectrum. To me, there's a coolness, a lightness, a refreshing, minty kind of vibe here. Yeah. It's like the other part of winter.
It is. Yeah. It's so good. Yeah.
But very inviting. Laundry room, yes. That's a yes.
It is.
This is a room spray?
Yeah, you like these.
Nobody saw that, right?
Tell us about it. I know those are that's something that you love, right?
That was my, I won't say like full entry point into Pink Zebra, but before I understood how all of this stuff worked, I would just be like, oh, well, this is an easy thing to do because the top of it does click, right? So if you do have travel, you throw it in a purse or something like that, or in a bag, nothing's gonna leak. Also, if you have kids around, and I do have like my nieces and stuff, so you know that it's safe around them. And then also it is like powerful, so you need like one little and it feels
right, and it does. It does.
Yeah.
It fills a whole room.
And
it's good.
Truthfully, again, over a couple years ago now, I looked up, like, what does it mean to be non-aerosol?
Yes.
And when you think about the benefits of no chemicals in your space, this is a really big deal, actually. The fact that it's non-aerosol is amazing. So it's powerful. It's very easy. I think this is a really cute stocking stuffer paired with, maybe a diffuser oil or something else. So
I don't know if we still have the gift bags on the website. If those are still available for purchase.
I think they're still there.
How perfect would that be, right? Yeah. A little room spray tucked in with your sprinkles, the gift bags. If you missed those,
this is amazing.
Great gift for somebody. And because I think that, yay, she just grabbed one. How cute is that? Yeah, I think grab those. Because that would make a perfect gift for like somebody. That's what I would do with that room spray. I know a lot of you are loving those.
Or you could even put like 3 room sprays in here for someone in different, like, try out different fragrances. I mean, these to me are like a really, again, the entry point is everyone knows how to use these, and you go like, oh, I liked that smell. Now I'm going to try it in different formats.
Right, right. Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, this is so cute.
Isn't that good?
How she's added the bow. And
we did, yes. So cute.
Just add the bow and let's go.
Right. We talked a little bit about that one, but not pretty.
Yeah, y'all, this simmering light, I am loving
this one up there. Yeah, let's talk about that.
This is so beautiful. Okay, the Hunter Green Mosaic simmering light. To me, this is like super elegant. This is like that autumny, when the trees aspen trees, when aspen trees turn colors. So this is me again taking the outdoors into my space. I love the nature, but when the aspen trees turn colors, this is what that reminds me of. The coloring of this is so gorgeous, and it's also mosaic, so it's not all uniform in color. It's just like the leaves of a tree, which is all kind of turning at different times.
The tiles are placed.
Yes, they are hand cut pieces, meticulously placed. I love the, this kind of also gives me bohemian vibes. So I was going to say, I love that style of stuff. Interior, this is like frosted white, right? So it gives you that soft glow. And then again, you can pair this with the antique white or the wood grain base. And so
I have it shown here.
I like it with the wood grain.
Yeah. Very, very pretty. And I felt like that just really rolled with the set so beautifully. Yeah. That, it's a great way to show how all of our products, they lead into the next one. And the collections kind of come. That's right. The Beatles sang it best. They did. Yes. They definitely did.
That's where
I think I'm probably most excited about this next one, and I think we're probably exciting you guys the most. Introducing aged leather.
This one's awesome.
Aged leather, my friends. I know you guys are excited about that. Everything good?
Yeah.
We're good? All right, so we have rich leather, dry oak wood, and warm amber.
Yeah.
I'm right now. This is beautiful. You guys have gone crazy over leather fragrances before. All of our customers love them. Consultants, everybody loves a good leather fragrance, and this is spot on. Danielle, wonderful fragrance. So you have, again, rich leather, dry oak wood, and warm amber. This is such a fresh, gorgeous fragrance. This is definitely a must-have. I'm going to add a little bit as I'm talking about it to this simmering light.
I would say this one's also more masculine a little bit, but I don't know. You also said they go crazy over it, so I don't know. Would you blend this with something?
You totally can.
But could you blend this with a lumberjack?
Yes, absolutely. You could. It would be wonderful with the lumberjack. It would actually be wonderful with what we just showed over here with the rustic fireside. I think it would be. I actually have I think I called it a cowboy blend. Man cave. I did a man cave blend. So you're going to have to come back and hang with me tomorrow morning while we talk about man cave and cowboys.
That's going to be a fun remix.
Where did cowboys come from? Well, we're going to talk about them too.
I'm like lumberjacks, Cali boys, man caves, what?
So good.
I have to throw in, when we were taking the photography for the aged leather, it wasn't burning, the lid was on, and I could smell it.
It filled the whole studio.
It's amazing.
It's what'd you call it, a cold throw?
Your cold throw.
Cold throw, yeah.
Yep.
Also, I think this was on TikTok, Danny was talking about how men do love fragrance.
They do.
And so go back and watch her TikTok, so she talks about this a little bit. Sometimes guys are a little harder to buy for around the holidays. So if you're trying to kind of introduce them to some of this stuff, this is a really nice way to do that.
So this is sophistication.
Yeah.
Is what this.
It feels like an office,
it's very sophisticated. Yeah. Yes, I would put this, but I would put this in all over my home.
Well,
I love
all over.
The smell.
I like them like
very fresh.
My dad's office.
It's really like when you open up a brand new pair of boots or something and you smell that leather.
It's happy.
It's that type of
or
leather.
in a car it would be gorgeous too. But so aged leather, rich leather, dry oak wood, and warm amber. It's beautiful. Amazing. This one, I'm going to tell you right now, grab it. It would pair well. We were just talking about what you would blend this with. It would also pair well with like a black cherry. Would complement this very beautifully. But 2 different sizes. I'm not even 3.75 ounce bag right here. Carton, 16 ounce carton. You guys, so good.
That's hours
Smells
and hours and hours.
Wonderful. And then of course, room spray diffuser oil. So we've talked a lot about our room sprays here. Definitely want to grab it in a room spray, very concentrated, and then diffuser oil. We launched 2 this month. Well, actually partial November, partial December, but 2 brand new diffusers. Both different ways, both work different ways, both must have. So if you're looking for that hard to buy 4-person, you have to be a Scent Flirt member. I do have to encourage that. So if you're a Scent Flirt member, then you have access right now. So many things.
I feel like this one would be like, I'm looking at this bear and our big accent shade friend bear, and I'm like, oh, this would be a nice
Oh, give me the bear
scent. Again, I'm like trying to match the visual, and it's so big. I'm trying to match the visual and the fragrance to create a whole vibe, and I'm like, this is that.
He's giving you
I like that. He's giving
leather
me
vibes.
Leather vibes.
Leather bear. Okay, I like it. Yeah, you missed him. This guy is incredible.
Oh my gosh.
How do those
definitely.
2 fragrances smell together? They're asking.
They're asking. Oh, okay. You guys are awesome. Let's see. All right, so we are going to take this Rocky Mountain Juniper and the aged leather. Wonderful. That's very good. They're both fresh fragrances. They're giving me both. That's man cologne.
It's like, yes, man cologne. It elevates that.
You got your bergamot in this that's
coolness.
pulling up. That the bergamot and leather, they definitely jive.
Elevates the coolness, yeah.
Very much.
For sure.
That's very good. And I would even throw in a little bit of that warm vanilla.
We're on the same
that
page.
vanilla that we just talked about.
Yeah.
How beautiful is this guy? That
Okay,
rolls with what we're talking about. Let's talk about it.
And I feel like these lanterns are really having a moment. Every time I've been we've been like
Lanterns are great.
obsessed with lanterns because you can use them in so many different ways. I love this one. Think rustic elegance, and I think that's a really nice description for this aged leather fragrance as well. So you've got, I mean, this is also pretty substantial. You can turn it around, turn it so that you see, here, let me lift it so I don't mess anything up here. But you've got the openings on two sides, and then you've got the pine cones on one side. You've got a little, what is that, a moose?
Yes.
Yeah, a moose with a tree, again, bringing nature into us. And, do you want to put...
Well, I just was going to show how well... Let you leave them on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't want to put a fragrance on it. But basically, this goes right over your simmering light, and the fragrance will throw from either sides of the opening.
Because you got your open concept, yes.
Yes, and I think we talk a lot about these lanterns being used, maybe if you have a table or patio outdoors too. And that's kind of what I see here, like a wraparound porch, something that you can keep out that makes the space full and look decorative and nice, and especially this is holiday neutral too. So you've got the pine cones, which pine cones and pine needles to me signal like winter and Christmas, but that's not the case for everyone. And so,
awesome. Very, gorgeous to add to the collection. So
Lori
definitely.
said put the moose simmering light underneath it. Like you got a moose.
the moose.
moose.
Yeah.
All right, we can do that. That's a great idea. All right.
You have them kind of popping out on the sides.
Let's see here. Okay, so let's do, we would have
do this.
Moose
on moose.
Moose on moose.
How does it look?
Yes. Do they see it?
Turn it a little bit.
Can turn it a little bit
You
more.
can see the little face.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
what a great idea.
And again, like you guys, you can mix and match and share your ideas with us or with each other. But there's, I mean, endless combinations and possibilities for all of these things, and they pair well together. So
somebody else said to put a bow on top of the lantern.
on top,
Yeah.
make it a little Christmassy.
Greenery.
Yes,
Your greenery
around it.
along, definitely. Oh,
Sure.
okay.
Wrap it around there.
Put it in there.
You can bend it.
Bend it, put it around.
And the hook.
Oh,
Yeah.
See, y'all, this is why Nicole
And then
does
just
what
bend
she
back.
does, and then I do what I do. So should I
You
bring
don't
it
have
up
to do
front?
it.
She's like, do not.
She
do
just
this.
oh,
So,
that's
like, just
gorgeous.
something.
Is it not staying?
I don't know. Oh,
Yes,
it does.
That's so pretty. I love it. That's
Well,
good.
I just got so nervous right now doing that. I'm like, I don't know, like this, like this, like this. Okay.
So fun.
Yeah, but just
Love it.
yes, use your imagination. Use those creative vibes.
Definitely.
combination.
Let's take on down. I want to talk about these gorgeous candles.
Let's go.
The holidays are a great time. We talk a lot about our warmers, our simmer pots, our simmering lights here at Pink Zebra Home. And these are too beautiful to not feature on the show. I love these. So you might have seen them before. They are stunning. So here I have a total of 3 different colors. So these are mercury glass candles. All right, so they actually come with a 4-pack of wicks and you can make and create your own candle. Stunning. I believe I have the other one is not here. I thought it was here. Okay, so we have 3 different colors. So I have
There was only the 3.
2. I have a silver and I have a gold and I have a copper.
Oh,
it's okay.
the gold.
Big deal. Silver. I think this is the
me
copper.
like
It is.
I love
Yes.
this for New Year's, like coming into New Year's, like because this reminds me of confetti or like
so fun.
yes.
Definitely. So we have 3. We have a total of 3. So Nicole's going to grab that other one. No worries. And we'll talk a little bit about these. So I love our simmering lights, of course, and I love our simmer pots because of how they fragrance my home. But I am a huge lover of candles. Right? So I'm going to show you how, I believe these are the 4-packs are the ones that we want for this. All right. So these are going to come with your 4-pack of wicks, right? I do believe you could use 2 wicks for this one, but I'm just going to use 1.
I believe you have to use
You
2.
have to use. You are
Yes.
correct. That was what we do.
Yeah.
What's that? Yes. Thank you for that. Yeah, that's right. You do need to use 2 for this one. So it's going to come with a 4-pack, right? And so you can see here, I've got them already lined up along the bottom. And then I'm going to grab, what should we do? Should we do the aged leather maybe?
Yeah.
Let's start a little aged leather. All right, so when you're making your candles, Ashley's going to come in a little closer. Of course, we're going to light it. We're also going to talk about trimming the wick down. But I'm going to just start filling this. This is going to hold a lot of sprinkles. A lot. All right, so you're gonna be mindful of that. And after I get it filled for so high, I'm actually going to tap it down, right? So if you've seen us talk about, I'm going to tap it on this. It's a little bit more sturdier. There is purpose behind it when you are tapping your candle, your wax, and that is that you don't want to allow the air bubbles to come out. So that's what I'm doing by tapping that. All right, so it is kind of loud over there, but I'm going to continue to fill it, and then we're going to light it so you guys can see it. I love these. I would buy one of all of these. They're available right now for sale on the website. Gorgeous. I remember we had these come out a while ago, actually, and we brought them back to the line because they worked so beautifully here in this
another
collection.
thing that
they're very holiday.
Is if you have a holiday party and you're sort of like, what do I do with my guests? Like, you don't want everyone just sitting around all the time.
It's a great idea.
Just buy like a lot of these and have your guests make them themselves, and then they leave with a gift. So I feel like that's like a really fun activity. It's like they leave with something, and again takes all of the work out of it for you.
So you're going to trim your wicks. That's always very, very important, you guys, whenever you're making your candles.
So you just trim it to the same height as the edges,
basically. And you could take up your sprinkles a little higher than what I just did. And then we're going to light this. And this is, again, this is that mercury glass. So if you were here with us in the very beginning of the show, we talked about the white simmering light that is new to the collection. This is the same concept here. So this is so stunning. So this is the copper, and then I have the silver, and then I also have the gold available for you. So definitely, I think, how pretty would that be? You have all three of these lined up. You have your greenery. This is a gorgeous tray that she's got it here setting on. So while we're talking on glimmer glass, we'll talk about the natural trees that are up front. So definitely another glimmer glass candle kit you might have seen. Same concept there. I love the candle kits. They're so fun, and that would be a fun little do-it-yourself as well. So definitely snag that up. Available on the website right now for purchase. So what do they think so far? Are we excited?
Questions,
Still going good?
Comments, ideas?
Somebody did ask if we have replacement wicks available on the website.
Yes. We do. That's a great question. Because it's like, well, if I burn my candles, what do I do then?
I know. And I feel like I remember, correct me if I'm wrong, you have to use these.
Yes.
You have to use these wicks for these items.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Any other questions? Comments?
Nope, they're just loving it.
Okay, y'all. Here we go. This is a really, really fun part of my life. And this is our blend bash, right? Are we doing blend bash?
Well, let's talk about this for a second. The multi-purpose cleaner.
Okay, yeah.
So we wanted to kind of throw this into the mix because I think this is the time of year when you're definitely doing some cleaning. You've cooked.
Oh, yeah. Cleaning for your guests to come over, cleaning after your guests leave. Cleaning to get ready for family.
So we had a couple fragrances here. I can't talk enough about this stuff because it's fantastic. Our multi-purpose cleaner available. I've got two different fragrances here. You have to check online to see what's all available. But it really does the trick. When we first demoed this, it was amazing how much it actually grime and residue it took off.
I was with Danny when we did that,
So
and
good.
we were all like, our jaws were open.
Yes.
It was wild.
So removes your stuck-on mess, multi-surface safe, no harsh chemicals, fantastic fragrance, might I add. So if you don't have this, if you've never experienced it, definitely want to grab that.
Yeah, I mean, and I cannot emphasize that no harsh chemicals part enough, because you are putting this on everything, right? And I'm a very chemical-free kind of girl, and so this stuff is a game changer. And also, if you are not familiar with the laundry line and all of the products, like, just check out the website. I, by the way, use the diffuser oils for my laundry balls, and so all of that stuff is, it doesn't just have to be decorative for you. This is like a way of life now for me. And so I think that's the most important part, is when you start using these products, you really start to move the needle on your own health. And I think that's why I love this too.
It's
not just because it's so
great. So before we talk about this guy, I am gonna go grab, unless Nicole grab it for me, the Sleek Black Wireless Diffuser. Okay. You got it over there. So we want to talk about that because we did launch a brand new one today that is behind me over here. Thank you, Nick. So we actually launched this a couple shows ago. So if you were on, Danielle and I introduced this to the line. It's fantastic. So this is the Sleek Black Wireless Diffuser that does charge with a charging cord. We marketed this as something that you could use in your car. It travels with you. I'm going to turn it on and show you guys how fantastic it is. Everybody is loving it. So I just actually I turned it on, and this is the amount of time, the amount of fragrance that it's going to emit through the air. So we have a 10, a 20, and a 30-second amount that it sprays, fragrances the air. And then on the other side, we have 30, 60, or 90 minutes that it's going to run, right? So you see here on the front, I'll stop here in just a second. This actually, I'm going to shut it off. Okay, so I'm going to push up the vial here, and that is how this is filled, right? So you can see here, this is, it's pretty simple, really. It's going to fill with the fill line, and then here on the top, Ashley's going to come in so you guys can see it. You want to make sure that your arrows are lined up so that it is even, right? It's going to charge with your traditional, what did you call this, Ashley? I know I forget.
USB-C.
USB-C. Yes,
that's why I have her here. She tells me, reminds me. Cable cord. And then it's going to fragrance your room. What I love about this is that when we talked about it, I can just take it wherever I want to go. It travels with me. It's wireless.
I think this is also, it's like a nice gender neutral piece. And then also I think about my friends who are in the kitchen a lot, like maybe they're chefs or cooks and things like that. And they don't always, believe it or not, like their homes or their kitchens to smell like what it is they just cooked. And so this just gives you enough of, like, I'm thinking you could put this on the 60 minutes or the 90 minutes and just kind of get something else going in there.
Right. And this one, there is a difference. So if you were not with us in the very beginning, we launched the beige. Right. I'm going to grab the beige behind you because it's right over here.
I do have to point out that you turning it off before removing the vial is like really important. I've seen a lot of people not do that. You want to make sure it's off before you start undoing the thing.
Make sure it's off.
So that's a great
vial.
point.
Yes.
So the beige is actually motion activated, right? So there is a difference, right? So we talked a lot about that in the very beginning. I want to talk and dig a little deeper before we talk about this fantastic blend bash. So these are both Scent Flirt exclusives, but they're both different. So you need them both. I'm going to tell you why. So this is will travel with you. Okay, again, wireless. I use it in my car. It's very sturdy. Okay, so it has a suction cup to the very bottom. So it's not going to move, right? Whereas this one, it's motion censored. So if you're just looking to splash fragrance, here we go again. That's what this is going to do when people walk by it, right? So the back part of this is going to come off, but you can see here you have holes where you can mount it to a wall. Brilliant. Right? So you might be one of those, maybe you have a small space, maybe you have an apartment, maybe you have an apartment, or you have a space that you want a fragrance. I'm thinking in particular for me, a laundry room, a bathroom, somewhere would even you could put it up high. Well, you'd have to be careful because it has to be motion. So you wouldn't want to put it too high because you would want people to be able to walk by it. Scratch that thought. But you could definitely put it places where it would be, like I said in the beginning, indispicable, where people wouldn't be able to see it. They just walk by it. It blends in with your decor. The back does come off, and it has a straw that is in the plastic part here. You're going to fill it to the fill line, and then this piece here snaps on, and you have your on-off on the side, right? Again, it's going to charge with that cable.
I think this is also, these are good options for like white elephant gifts, or not white elephant, what's Secret Santa?
Right.
White elephant's the same thing.
Is it the same
thing?
Yeah, whatever. Where you don't know who's getting what you're taking, because this is a way, number one, to introduce people to Pink Zebra and be like, what's that? What's a diffuser oil?
Doing it.
How do I do it? Like that's.
I have one of those at church.
Well, and
I'm doing that.
You don't know whether a guy or a girl is going to get you, or you get them, and so this is like, yeah, that's what I think of.
Tell us while we're getting ready to bounce into this exciting next piece. I want you to tell us, where would you put these? You might already have this one. Where would you put that one? Tell me and go in the comments.
Tell me and go.
Sonia's itching to tell you guys about this.
Oh my gosh, you literally use the right words, like bouncing into this. I'm like, I'm having a hard time not talking about the things that I'm standing right behind because I'm like, this is so exciting. Okay, so this is what we're calling the Alpine Lodge Blend Bash. Okay,
Blend Bash.
This is incredible. So we've got my favorite, number one, ginger snap cookie sprinkles, and then the amaretto cream, warm vanilla woods, which I loved as well, rustic fireside sprinkles, aged leather, which we talked a lot about and we got going over here, lumberjack, which we also talked a lot about, amberwood, and then the Rocky Mountain juniper. So this is an excellent collection, not just because of like what we've already talked about, but think about the versatility of what you're getting in this one. So all the way from that cool, crisp, wintry, kind of like almost like snowy in the mountains vibe smell to the cozy fireplace warmth, apple pie, like just give you a hug in the woods in the mountains with a bear, you know, kind of a feel.
It's good.
Yeah.
There's a lot that you could do with this one. So here at Pink Zebra Home, we have blend bashes, right? So that's what this is. That's what she's describing. So a blend bash is something that if you're thinking, wow, I really loved all these fragrances that these girls were talking about today, buy it for yourself. You do get a very good price on 8 cartons. In addition to that, you also get some other things that are a part of it, typically a simmer pot simmering light, depending on what we have available right now, though. 8 cartons, right? So great price point on that. Great way to start it out. I'm going to tell you right now, this is a must-have blend bash. Also, if you're a consultant or if you're a customer looking for a consultant, your consultant can host a blend bash party, right? Where you are able to, your guests are able to take their products home immediately. It comes with a 30 pack of blending bags, and so your guests get to make their own blending bag, blend their own sprinkles. It's very fun. I'm just thinking it's a great way. We were talking about making your own candles in the very beginning, but it's a great way to just socialize this time of year. So, you know, blend bash parties are definitely a fun way to party, right?
Something else to do with your hands besides just eating at parties.
Well, you could eat too.
You can do both,
but yes,
this is fun.
Yes,
and you get to. I like the idea of guests get to take something home with them.
They do. And, you know, we've got some great hostess rewards, too. So, you know, get with your consultant. It's a great way to earn free products. If you're thinking, man, I got to have that bear, or I got to have that gorgeous white simmering light that we talked about a little bit ago. Hosting a party is the best way to go because then you are able to earn those hostess rewards. But we got to talk about the cartons because this is, if you fall in love with the fragrance, we talk about girl math all the time at Pink Zebra Home. You're going to get the most out of a carton. It's equivalent of 4 bags of sprinkles for this right here is $32, right? By itself, right? Not all of this, but by itself, versus a bag of sprinkles is 10. So there are 4 bags of sprinkles in 1 carton. So that's 384 hours of fragrance time in that carton of sprinkles. So if you're really somebody that looks for a bargain, that's the way to go.
Well, and if you're someone who's also like into experimenting when it comes to blending, right? So again, based on the season, based on your mood, based on what room in your home you're fragrancing, and you can kind of mix and match, and more than just 2. You could blend 3 of these together or even more.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So lots of possibilities.
Holy moly, Sonia, we got to the end, girl.
I can't believe it.
Wow.
So much. And thank you guys for all the great ideas. So many great ideas tonight. And so many great comments and people watching from coast to coast and all over the place. So we really appreciate it.
Yeah. We are at the end of the show, but we are definitely not done. So what I want to do is I want to take you guys back through if you want to, if you missed some stuff, if we want to hear from you guys. So if there's comments, anything that they want to see, let's do it.
Somebody did ask to see the mousse simmering light, if we could just like 360 it again.
Yeah.
Turn it around.
Yeah, we're going to move you guys down. We'll take
Show them the gold glimmer candles.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, yeah, sure.
Out for you.
Okay, so this is the gold. All right, so we actually talked before we do the mousse. We had 3 different colors. So I used the copper to make my candle, gold and silver. How beautiful are all 3 of those together? I love that. I would get one of all of. Actually, I think I
just
will.
went to a friend's 50th birthday party too, and like, so let's just say someone has a December birthday and they're like, the holidays
Right.
steal my shine. This is like a fun thing to either get them or to do with them for parties.
Let's move our friends for a second.
I
and
love it.
let's
I don't know if
just
you can
show.
get close enough to see the light
difference?
just flickering because of that mercury. I just
So pretty.
It's really
Imagine
it's really
like
beautiful.
this is your centerpiece, and you could stick greenery in here. You have
Yeah.
all 3 of these lit. It's so pretty. What's that? It's so gorgeous together. Yes, very, very pretty. All right, let's talk about our mousse simmering light here.
Someone asked about this.
Yes.
We want to do another roll around. I mean, I really love this. This reminds me of going hiking in Montana. I mean, this is really, I just always, now I just want to go hiking. You guys have made me want to go outside.
It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
So yeah, we launched him at the very beginning of the show. He's available with your choice of base antique white or wood green. A lot of depth there, right? So it's almost like you're looking into the woods.
Yeah, it looks 3-dimensional.
Right.
It's layered. Like I said earlier, it kind of gives this watercolor vibe when it's off, and then just a soft glow when it's
so
on.
good.
Do we have a empty motion diffuser that we can like show how it's filled? Or no?
Empty one. I don't, but I'll give you my best effort here. All right, so I did fill these before the show. So you pop off the back, right? And then this plastic piece here is gonna pop out when I want it to. Okay. All right. So this piece here actually, look at
get your
that.
little fingers dirty.
Ask and you shall receive.
right.
Thank you.
And you
All
want
right.
a little bit of it sticking out the top.
Okay. I don't know if I can pop this off very well.
twists.
It
Twist
does. I can't. I have to let's see if you can get me help.
And it comes with full instructions also.
It does.
Oh, it does come with full instructions.
I played with it beforehand. I promise you, I couldn't pop that off. Right? Thank you.
She's worried about her nails over here.
well, hey. All right.
They do look very nice.
Thank you. All right. So this one is actually fragranced already, so we're gonna take that off. But you're going to pour in your diffuser oil here. You have a fill line. I didn't fill it all the way to the top, but you can see where it says you fill it out actually all the way to the top. This is going to hold almost an entire small bottle of diffuser oil. So I'm going to tell you guys, if you use it like I do a lot, buy the diffuser oil in the 16 ounce size. That's my tip for the day. All right, so you're going to take your straw, this actually reminds me more of a porous reed.
Yeah.
But I'm going to pop it, I'm going to put it in here, and then you want this plastic piece, you want to actually hear it snap in, okay? And so you're going to leave a little bit out the top, and then you also want to make sure that you never tip this over, right? So I'm going to take this here, and I'm going to snap that in the back, okay? And then the back part is actually going to slide up. You can see too here you have 2 holes. That way you can mount it to a wall. Nicole actually had this laid down. Yeah.
You can also stick that on
Yes,
it and
yes.
place the stickies that come with it.
Yes.
And you can stick it to side of a cabinet.
Right. That's a great idea too. Beside a cabinet or on a wall.
I wouldn't stick it to your wall, but
yeah.
you have the screws to do that.
If you wanted to, yeah. The screws would be a great,
Just a little pop, a little fill,
Unless you
a
wanted
little snap.
paint or do some
Easy.
new walls.
Right?
Yeah.
An excuse to
That's what my mom does.
Yeah. Stick something on there. I think
Rips
I-
cabinets out and Tom comes
Definitely.
home.
All right.
Now we know.
So fantastic. You have your off switch on the side. So this is again motion censored. This one non-motion censored. So this is gonna you set your timer with this. This goes off when you walk by it. Completely 2 different ones. Very heavy, very light. Perfect for a car, perfect for a small space. Price point, you're going to see that different. You must be, I'm going to tell you again, a Scent Flirt member. We love our Scent Flirt members, so definitely join Scent Flirt so you can grab these things. And mind you, the body wash that I used this morning, that's also Scent Flirt exclusive.
Oh,
That's
wow.
pretty
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
So we've got that too.
Check out those other lines. I'm telling you, on the website, again, this is a fraction of what is actually available.
Love
so
it.
just go shop around. Today's really the day to do it.
Shop,
right?
shop, shop.
Yes.
Yes.
Somebody's asking how you clean that. If you want to change out the fragrance, you just run it over.
Oh,
with
soap and
right?
water.
Soap and
Simple
water.
soap and water. Yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah.
You want to make sure it's nice and dry after.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. You want to make sure
Give it enough
it's nice
time
and
to
dry. But I'm gonna assume too that the straws, much like our reed diffusers, after that fragrance is completely gone, it's going to take on the new fragrance, right? And so I do believe that I read on the instructions that this had 1,000. How many?
Yes, but you get 3 of them as well.
Three total. 3 of them to use. Yes, but it has 1,000 hours. I think that it's gonna. So these, yes. So definitely they're gonna last you a long time. Right.
And the fragrance is going to last a while.
Fragrance
too.
will last you a
That's
very
a lot
long
of
time.
fragrance.
Yes.
I will say I've been using the sleek black wireless in my home, and I am so impressed on how long that oil lasts. So very fantastic.
Somebody said that a little bit ago.
Yes, it's wonderful. So what else do you guys want to see? Is there anything in the beginning that you guys want us to walk you down through? We're here to talk
We're here to
and show and share
tell.
all the things.
They're saying,
Yeah.
the diffuser fits in your car cup holder. They're loving that it does that.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
A little thing we did, we used the wireless one during a yoga session, and we had relaxed lavender going next to us while we were doing yoga.
I do love that idea because, I can't really burn incense in yoga spaces because we're deep breathing and that doesn't jive with everyone. But something like this in a yoga space, I'm telling you, you put a soothing scent like, what were we talking about earlier?
This one.
Yes.
The Rocky Mountain juniper.
Mountain juniper in that would be, that oil, that would be fantastic.
So good.
To just kind of, and it is minty, so that there is an element of like a wake up, a little bit of energy, but just enough to like get you going.
I want to have Ashley, I'm going to walk around. There's one more thing that I really want to give a lot of love to before we take off, because I want to hang with you guys, but it's
the bear.
Well, not only the bear, but that white simmering light.
Well,
I
right
think
next
that
to
we
the
need
bear.
to
Yeah,
talk-
let's
yes,
go back
let's
over
go
there.
back
You
over
also
there.
let them know if they missed, because there's a couple people that said they're just joining and they want to
Yeah,
see it from the
it's
beginning.
early.
It's
It's
fine.
something.
We'll go back through. Yeah,
But
Well,
it's
yeah.
still in the feed as well.
Absolutely,
so you
it's
can
in
go
the
back
feed.
and
You can
watch.
go back and watch. We're going to take you down. I want to show you guys this white simmering light. It is incredible. We talked about it a little bit ago. It's too beautiful not to talk about one more time.
Stop at the little bear reed on your way.
sure.
The little bear.
The
reed.
Benji Bear Reed diffuser. Yep, we talked about him tonight too. This morning.
What time is it? Where are we?
Not enough coffee.
Yeah, so Benji is not only tiny Benji over here, but we've got cookie jar type Benji over here. Substantial Benji. Maybe
So
it's like
fantastic.
a mom and baby. I don't know. But different ways that you can pair these things together. And then this is the guy we were talking about earlier. Just
Yes,
this,
fantastic.
Like, mama
The grizzly
of a-
bear accent shade.
Wow. This
So
is
beautiful, rustic,
darling.
right? So the ice white diamond simmering light I wanted to talk on a little bit more because it is so fantastic, and I feel like it needs. Man, that's wonderful. I feel like that needs a little bit of love. So we just at the very beginning, towards the beginning of the show, we talked and we launched this. You guys, it's stunning. It's so pretty. I think I need some of this in my
it's
home.
textured too, which is really nice. And this just reminds me of, I said earlier, like icicles.
Yes.
So something really simple, beautiful, neutral, and
We paired it up with this warm vanilla woods. That's what's in it right now. What were you gonna say?
I was just like, I think earlier I said wood grain base, but now I'm like, I like the antique white.
It's good to have one of each, right?
I know, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So, Rowan Cowhide, there's so many things.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
missed it, I would encourage you guys to hop on over, go shop, go check it out. Lots of stuff today. It's been a great day, today. I will be live again tomorrow morning. Actually, I will be live for our remix show. So definitely, don't want to miss out on that. If you're looking for some blends, that's what we do. So grab your cup of coffee and join me tomorrow morning at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. I will be live in the studio. We'll be talking about these blends. So do we have anything else before we hop off?
They said, congratulations, Beth. Happy anniversary.
Oh, thanks. 18 years today. So it's definitely a great day. So hopefully you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving and you're much anticipated, getting ready to shop, all the things. We loved having y'all here, and I love having you here.
Thank you. I love being here, and I love, Like, I especially always love inviting people into like the Pink Zebra family room. I feel like this is a family room. So the more you can introduce your friends to something maybe they haven't heard of or tried for themselves yet, I think it's this is like the time to do it, because you can really inspire them and encourage them to be creative, not just visually with their space, but also different fragrances and smells and scents. You guys have mentioned it already in the comments, can help us through different parts of our lives, right? And so I think that this is, this is super special, and to be able to expand and broaden the family is such an honor. So thanks for letting me be here.
Yes. All right, friends. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Thank you for tuning in. It's been a great day.